Hey, it's Dave Rudin here, and I'm back for another episode of Locked In, and been doing a lot of high school students, both on the site and with this, and I also want to catch up with some college students, and one of the more interesting athletes that I covered in high school, and we've kept in touch a little bit because she's a good resource for giving me social media advice is Tara Ford, who was a member of the FCIAC and state championship Greenwich volleyball team and now is playing volleyball at Kenyon and is finishing up her sophomore year. Hey, Tara, how are you?
Good. How are you, Dave?
I'm doing okay. How are you holding up these days here with being quarantined?
I'm holding up well. I'm just trying to make the best out of a tough situation and just trying to reach out to my friends and my family, just making sure that everybody's safe and just trying to stay productive. So,
One thing I know you too well, you're being productive and it's never an issue for you. It's you try to do 30 hours in 20 and 24 each day.
yeah, just lately I've been trying to stay ahead of my work so it never kind of gets overwhelming. And then I've also been trying to be really aggressive in terms of physical activity. So yeah, so like my physical trainer has been sending out my volleyball team at Kenyon a couple of workouts to do, and they're going to be like body weight because a lot of people obviously can't get into gyms. So it's just been very interesting to see about what they've been able to come up with. I've been actually my volleyball like right here. Um, just trying to, because I'm about to go work out after this, and just trying to get as many touches on the ball as I can, and just trying to act as though I do have a facility at my disposal, and try not obviously like drag my family into like playing with me. So yeah.
uh, for people who don't know Tara, actually, it's been a tough year for her. Tore her ACL midway through the season. She was playing really well, so and she's in rehabbing now. And Tara is one who will work out 3 times a day anyhow, living at Equinox where she works part time. So, what do you do? I'm sure the number of hours you're working out haven't changed at all. I'm betting it's just how you're working out has changed.
Yeah, it's definitely challenged me in that capacity. Um, I've reached out to my physical trainers because I'm not really knowledgeable in that capacity. So essentially, I'll be using a lot of body weight exercises with higher reps to try to increase my strength and just try to keep myself um, at a new level and just trying to progress myself because obviously I don't have weights. I don't have like the bench presses or a lot of the bands that I would normally use in my day-to-day physical therapy. So I've kind of been combining my own and then my physical trainer's program so that I can somehow like progress myself eventually, as if like when we do resume preseason, fingers crossed, in August, that I will be as good as new. So it's definitely going to be a lot more challenging because it's a lot more planning on my part, and I'm just trying to keep up the communication with my trainers so that if I have questions, I reach out to them, and this trying to also get myself back to like a running standpoint so that I can actually get to jumping as if I was playing volleyball. So yeah.
What's online college like? What's a school day like for an online college student?
So Kenyon's actually been really considering not making all the classes online like live because a lot of students live really far away in different time zones. So I'd say a typical day looks like maybe one live class at 10 a.m. And then after 11, I'll have lunch and then probably get to work. And then I have a lot of problem sets that are due at like midnight, which are like exercise problems that you have to turn in just to make sure that you're watching the lectures that aren't live. And that also makes sure that you're on task for like reading textbooks and stuff. So yeah, exciting stuff.
By the way, I turned my computer around. I wanted to impress you with all the workout stuff I have in the background there. I never use it, but I just thought it'd look cool for somebody who works out all the time. I wanted to impress you there with the ball and everything. I may even start using it once in a
I'm
while.
very jealous. I wish I had one.
This is kind of like my man cave here. I
Yeah.
got my couch right here. I've got like a big screen TV over there. I got my workout area, so I'm all hunkered down here. I never have to leave the room. It's a good thing and a bad thing. So there's some other cool thing. There are other cool things about Tara. I actually wrote a story about her the summer before her freshman year because she's one of the rare students probably who was a second semester senior at high school who took extra AP classes because she wanted to already get smarter than she is, and she's pretty smart. And Tara also still does not have her driver's license. So even in these days now where everybody's walking, there's nobody, I'm betting no former FCAC athlete that has walked more than Tara Ford. How do you know, how is it still getting around town? I guess a little different now. You're not getting around as much anymore, but you would just walk miles a day to go to your job, to go to wherever you needed to get to.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was hard at first, but now I have no problem with it because it's just another excuse for exercise. Right now I'm finding that, I mean, it's not as much of a need to go driving or anything like that, so it's kind of nice, but I know that this coming summer I'm going to be looking towards getting my license because it's kind of required for my internship, and if all goes well, then I'll be able to kind of just perform the tasks like as if I had my license. So hopefully I'll be getting
You are getting your license?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good because
time.
I've been trying to help Tara with, I've got some connections to get her some internships, and her not being able to drive has made some of them not logistically possible. So hopefully if we get back to normal this summer, I got some leads for you.
Thank you.
Hopefully. So the other thing, Tara, we'll give Tara a little bit of a platform here is she started her own YouTube channel, and I saw her first video this week. She's doing a weekly, I don't even know how to describe it. I'll let you describe the first episode and what you're going to do.
Well, my first episode was essentially just to introduce myself, like who I am, and like the topics that I'll be going over. It was pretty general. I wanted to keep it very open, just so that if I wanted to take it in a specific direction that I could. Essentially, it's just going to be about like health and physical recovery, specifically my ACL, probably because that's just something that's very relevant to my life right now. It's also going to be about staying productive in a time where we feel very stagnant and kind of just trapped. So I think that having this, I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people are trying to get a little bit more exposure online now that we are like kept inside and stuff. But I just felt like that was the right time because I've always been kind of busy and making excuses for myself. But I feel like this is the perfect time because people are looking online and looking for things to do. So I thought of what a better way to give that to people that want to stay active and just organize their lives and just look for goals each and every day.
Okay, well, you actually have so many different interests. Is there anything that I don't know about, anything really unique that you've never done before other than start a YouTube channel that you're doing to keep yourself amused or occupied? Tried anything new?
Oh yeah. Well, I have a couple goals that I've already set for this kind of period of limbo. Like I'd say one, I want to try and learn Spanish because it's always been a language that's been circulating in my family. Yeah, and I don't speak it personally. I've been speaking French all my life, but I think that if I had that kind of another layer, kind of in my portfolio, it'd be really beneficial in like professional settings. And then also, I'd probably say that since I was dancing when I was littler, I'd probably just take that up a little bit more as another opportunity for exercise. So like I might post videos about that and just learning how to combine exercise and dance because I do love music and it's always helped me through like really hard times such as these. So
you're gonna be dancing around your room there?
Yep. If you watch the YouTube video, you can see that.
The first one. You did look pretty good there. You got pretty good moves. I don't know.
Thank you. It's not serious at all, as you can tell.
You know what? It's all about having fun right now and keeping everybody amused and people are looking for things and that's why I'm doing this and why we're doing this and why I put you on here right now. So, well, Tara,
Mhm.
who knows? We may have to give you a weekly spot here or something because you're always doing something new. I put you on a week from now, and you'll have done 6 different things that you haven't been doing right now. So, anyhow, it's good, always good catching up with you, and it's good to know you're getting your license. I'm going to start when we see what the outlook is when we get back to normal. I'm going to start using those leads again, and we'll get you a good internship for the summer.
Oh no, I already have an internship, but I appreciate the offer.
You didn't tell me this.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Where are you
I
interning?
told you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be based in Greenwich, Connecticut, and in North Carolina. It's called Sun Energy One. It's like a financial investment kind of position at a bank that just opened up in Greenwich.
Cool. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that. All right. Well,
Oh,
now
sorry. I thought I did. I'm sorry. I thought I did.
no, it's okay. Well, I don't have to get you an internship now. I'm glad you got one. I knew you wouldn't need my help anyhow. Okay. Well, listen, Tara, it's good talking to you, and I could see where you could be a recurring guest here.
Me too. Thank you
Okay.
for having me.
Thanks a lot. We'll catch up soon.
Sounds good. It was a pleasure.
And we'll be back. We'll do another locked in sometime soon. Stay safe, everyone.